everybody, welcome to the Bossier City Bullet Iracing channel. I'm your host, Bully, and I'm here with the one and the only...
Hey, BCB, better known as the Bossier City Bullet, John Fraser, and we're at the Langley Motor Speedway. Boy, with some excitement here last night.
This is our third race of the Langley series, and we definitely built up a rival from our last match. We saw the number one car from the last race take the Bossier City Bullet out on the last lap and cause him to lose the race when he was winning.
Yes, he had the race one that was under caution, was going to finish under caution, and he just flat out took him out.
That was very dirty, and the interesting thing is this race, he's here as well. He's number 2 today.
We do have 17 cars today, and I am number 5, and that means what?
5th seeded in the race, so according to Iracing rankings, the Bossier City Bullet is 5th best out of this car field of 17.
And Martin Douglas
is our rival. He's car number 2 today.
So that means that he is expected to finish 2nd.
Now, Martin, I believe that he was trying to retaliate against you during the last race. He thought you took him out.
Yeah, he thought it was on purpose, but I don't. There he is now, coming out of the track. Let's see if we have any incidents in the warm-up session.
Blue car, red flames, and that's one to keep your eye out. He's definitely a rival of the Bossier City Bullet now. Everyone else during the last race was very friendly, so there may be some of those people as well in this. Right now we're in the 3-minute practice session. We'll have 2 laps of qualification to see where the Bossier City Bullet's placed, and then a 70-lap feature.
Yes, a big 70-lapper tonight, and ought to be interesting, folks. You just never know what's going to happen, and now that we have a little bit of a rivalry going on, let's hope that nobody's called to the office.
You know, anything can happen. It's racing. You know, you hope everyone has their best intentions in mind, but sometimes it's clear that they're doing some dastardly stuff.
Yes, and it happens. You just never know what's going to happen, like I say, at these little short tracks, and it's ironic that both of us are out on the track right now, and
down in the practice.
We were pretty much well behaved. But we sure, after that race, did have, in the fantasy world, had some choice words for each other.
That I believe. We're here for the 2 laps of qualification for the Bossier City Bullet. He's out now.
And he's going out on the track. Getting ready to do his first of 2 qualifications. Getting ready to take the green flag as he goes into 3, coming out of 4, and down for the green flag.
And the Bossier City Bullet looking at a good pace right now, 65 miles per hour coming out of turn 2, looking to pick it up, now hitting 80, 90 miles an hour in the backstretch.
And he goes into turn 3, coming out of turn 3, into turn 4, and down the stretch. And with a time of 16.970. That's good enough for the pole.
Boy, the Bossier City Bullet can really turn it quick on this track. Langley Speedway seems to be up your alleys.
Yeah, for some reason it just fits me to a T. I don't know why, but it just feels good.
Coming around the back, and he did not improve his last lap, 17.226, so he's still in the pole position as of right now. We'll have to see how it finishes out once everyone else finishes their qualification laps.
Now we will kind of just move ahead here and get ready for the race, if I can remember how to do this.
So we're going to speed up a little bit here since there's a little bit of delay in the 5-minute qualification session with everyone else talking and finishing their qualification laps.
And I guess we're not. We got that same problem we had last night. Folks!
Oh, we're going to hop into the options here and take a look and make sure our audio is working correctly. It's a little technical delay. We're just going to go over to sound and make sure that our playback is coming through. I believe that should fix it.
And we might not even have a voice for this one. So, folks, we'll catch you here in a few. We got to check out the video.
Let's just... We do have some talking now.
Yeah, but what if we didn't talk through the whole...
No, because it's not being recorded through this. You can double check that real quick while they're still warming up and getting ready to take the field. Disable that. And we are good. The microphone is picking up now, so you can go ahead and right-click there and go into Performance. And open up our race again. Go ahead and play. We're in pause. Alright, sorry for that delay, folks. So the race will be getting started shortly.
And now you had some technical things. That's why I sent him to college, folks.
We got it all sorted out, though. Soon we'll be underway, and it's going to be a very exciting one. Again, this is our third lap.
It always kind of scares me when no one has or people don't have a qualifying time. I don't know if they hit the wall or if they're just trying to be good or staying back.
Probably safety. Let's just have a good chance to stay in the back. When the leaders come around, they don't try to race the whole time.
Plus, there's 3 of them not even signed on, so.
A lot of times you're trying to avoid those first 2 lap cautions.
Everybody.
Yeah, this is my first time doing this track with these cars.
Yesterday I got about 35 laps before we had a caution.
Yeah, I was in that race. That's kind of a rarity. That was a good race.
Yeah, it was kind of nice just to be able to bang out 35 laps or so without being interrupted.
Is that the race that you were in?
I'm pretty sure it was.
There was a good stretch where there wasn't any crashes, but I'm surprised.
Monday, the first race I did was 7 o'clock at night, and that's the only one I do during the week. We ran all 70 laps under green.
Damn.
And I probably didn't do very well. That's why you didn't see it on the Bossier City Bullet channel.
But 70-lap green, that's pretty good.
All right, we're starting to line up for the feature, and where did I end up qualifying?
Right on the pole.
Looks like I got the pole.
Good luck, everybody.
Let's find out who's going to be sitting
luck,
right
Bill.
next to me here. This ought to be interesting.
70 laps. Can't win it on the first 10.
So the Bossier City Bullet's on the pole tonight. He is starting. Uh-oh.
We don't see the Bossier City Bullet starting on the pole very often. But it is exciting when he does.
Boy, I changed some settings on my graphic. Made it look like, well, with the shadows or whatever. This car ain't never been this dark inside. Done something. But look,
But we
who's
do
right
have
behind us.
in position 3 the car 2, which is our rival Michael Douglas.
Yeah, that ought to be interesting. We got the 5, the 1, the 2, the 4. And the 6. That's, I know him. That's my buddy. Right now. Apparently I want to talk, but I'm not saying anything. Or maybe I'm just nervous and keying my mic. It happens. A long time waiting to get started here. The national anthem being played, and
Everyone's getting their fingers loose and their brains ready and their...
the national anthem being played, and people's at the hot dog or the concession stand getting hot dogs and hamburgers
And nachos.
And nachos. Yeah, nachos is good at a racetrack.
I'm getting hungry now.
Yeah, you got something. Maybe you can go down there to the concession stand and get some.
Oh, the
And
pace
then
car's
pace
taking
lap.
How
off.
well do the tires usually hold up on this race?
Pretty good.
Now I'm starting out real slow pace. Not giving too much mind. I thought this incident thing was all over with between me and him. Because we had our few choice words in the fantasy pit. And I thought we resolved the issue, but you never know.
You never know.
And sounds like if you can hear that, something going on in the background. All right, second lap of the pace lap, getting ready to go green. Take it over, Bully.
Alright, so the Bossier City Bullet coming up and sitting in the pole position. We'll see what he does off this takeoff. I've seen him start off relatively slow before in the pole position, so we'll see how he goes. He does jump off like a horse at the racetrack, so he's off to a quick
two
start.
and the one got together a little bit, and watch the two. He's going to go underneath of me. He is a fast race car driver, folks. I will give him that. But see how he come up on me and had to hit me?
He did touch you a little bit there. It caused you to get a little loose, but the 2-car did take...
That didn't take long.
Oh, we went into caution.
But he had to come
Sorry,
up.
too. I didn't mean to get in you, even touch you. I don't want no trouble like we had yesterday.
There you go. Fair enough. I mean, that's a nice thing to say. No, he didn't mean to get into him.
But actually, in retrospect, looking at it, it looks like he got into me.
Right. So we do have the 2 and 5 here. Rivals from the last race.
Yes, and we're going to kind of skip forward a little bit.
Let's pick it up, see if we can get back to the action for you folks.
And I'm not sure if the cars are lining up yet or not. So I guess we'll just go slow. I'm trying not to even be around the two. Trying not to cause any trouble.
Unfortunately, you guys are placed neck and neck around this 1 and 2 position, so what are you going to do?
Yeah, well, it is early in the race, and you know my philosophy with tires.
Yep. You want to take it easy and save them for the later and get those passes in when you can.
Right. And his philosophy is go like hell.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably why he had trouble in the later part of the stages of the race, or any race that he's in. If you think about it, the other day when he got loose, he was it was kind of in the later stages of the race. All right, lining up side by side, it's Douglas and Fraser.
Pace car dips down and we're going green.
And I let him take a nice big jump. And I fall back to third. I don't like being on the outside, but that's just the way it has to start.
At least you got back on the inside there quickly. So car 1 behind Bossier City Bullet, car 5.
And everybody seems to be running nice and straight line right now as time for the old blimper.
The overhead view here, we do see the Bossier City Bullet taking his time on the turns. Sitting comfortably in 3rd place.
And like I say, it's still early, and the 2 looks like he's trying to run away with it. 3 is running a pretty good pace. Now that we're under green and for a few laps, seems like things have settled in.
And we're racing, folks. Now, the 1 car does look like he's trying to see if he can sneak his way around the 5. But right now, the Bossier City Bullet holding his line, staying strong.
Well, like I say, I'm saving tires. Now, these guys are, the 1 was going in there pretty hard.
Yeah, he's pushing it.
And I tell you what, that's a good feeling when you can save tires and still be set in 3rd spot.
Let's go.
And the 1 car does dip down below the yellow line there on the turns. We'll see how that works out for him, if it's in his favor or not, as the race continues.
Now we're in somewhat of a far chase.
They must have a drone out there to get this shot, huh?
Yeah, one of them,
A drone?
Is that what it's called?
I guess that's what happens when you get a little older, folks.
I reckon. Well, they're out of 4, going down the straight stretch, and another lap is completed. Everybody seems to be happy, running in a nice pace. Boy, that one car is getting really low in them turns. But that's kind of, and taking it in pretty deep, but he seems to be working for him. And we're under caution. Why are we under caution? I have no clue.
Somewhere further back.
You alright, Seven?
Yeah, I'm good. I just stepped into the throttle a little too much there.
L7 had
Only
the-
got a 2X, so I'm alright. No one hit me, thankfully.
So 7 got.
Yeah, you were spun right in front of me. It was kind of scared me a little bit.
He got
Yeah, I definitely stepped on the throttle a little too hard there.
Got a little antsy.
Well, I call it heavy foot.
Pedal to the metal.
Yeah. He was pushing when he should have been letting go. Oh, why is this up?
Because you're hovered over it.
Oh, makes sense.
Yep.
Hey, Ken, I'm not too sure if you can read the leaderboard or not, but you're supposed to be behind me. You're in 11.
There's what it looks like on pit lane, just in case you're.
That's what his name is.
Big turnout tonight, folks, for the Iracing Street Stock Langley Speedway. Everyone's excited for
And
this
bunching
feature.
pretty hard there, boys.
Hey, Trevor, if you're trying to talk, I can't hear you.
And we do have a crew member here for the Bossier City Bullet team. Who's that there?
Oh, that would be my younger brother, Brian. He comes almost every race. He's like the sign holder or the in charge of fixing the race car. I guess he'd be what, the crew chief?
He's the crew chief there, just
Hey, Ken, you're supposed to be behind me.
making sure the pit lane
hey.
is doing well.
Yeah.
He looks awful
I don't
lonely
know.
out there.
I wonder what he's thinking.
Just
Should be getting ready to line up for the restart. We're on lap 20. I'm starting on the inside this time. Behind the 2 car. 20 laps into this 70 lap feature. On this 4/10 of a mile Langley Speedway in Hampton, Virginia. Pace car's in. 2 takes off like a rocket. 3 into 1.
And looks like we're going to maintain third place here for the Bossier City Bullet. 1 car coming the outside. We do know he likes to push it and try to get around. 12 here, not too far back.
Yes, the field's bunched up and it changes things. One can't seem to find an opening. Being out there on the outside is just not a good place to be.
No.
Now it seems like the pace is quickening a little bit. Let's see what we're turning at 17.3.
Looks like a nice night here at the Langley Speedway. Bossier City Bullet hanging on third place this whole race.
Yes, has been no farther than third. Or was he fourth at one time? No, he was third. Yep, just running a nice steady pace and, you know, just cruising along on a Monday night or Tuesday night. No, it had to be a Friday night race.
Friday night race at the Langley Speedway. Everyone seems to be playing a
Or Friday morning.
pretty clean race for the most part as well. Sounds
Yeah.
like all the accidents were,
Yeah,
accidents.
Regular racing accidents. Nobody seems to be taking anybody out.
You know, it's here.
One of these days I'm going to learn these, and then there's a way to do it where you're still.
No worries, brother. Just trying to have a clean race.
Keyboard. That looks like the one got around the 12.
The field is thinning out a little bit. We're getting single file here. But the one car is staying very close to the Bossier City Bullet. See if he can get on the inside. Trying to go for the pass. He really wants it. 12 swinging up high here, following the green line on the outside of the track. The Bossier City Bullet is not letting anyone pass. Does look like he does get around the 3 car.
And now they will be moving into second. And there is no green line on the track. In real life.
Right. But we see it here, the recommended route on Iracing. I wonder what happened with the 3 car. He got loose, got high. Let him
It looks like he probably got loose and
lost his line.
and that put me back into second place. And once you get high, you got to go back. That's just all there is to it.
What goes up must come down.
Yep. So is the 2 of Douglas, the 5 of Fraser, the 1 of who knows.
One gets on the inside here.
And gets a little loose, but he still looks like he's going to take it, and I let him have it. So I fall back to 3rd with 34 laps in, coming up on that halfway.
Halfway through this race, this is going to be exciting here in the second half. It's been a very close race so far for everyone involved. Bossier City Bullet has not dropped down past 3rd place so far this race. Started off in the pole position. Let's see what he can do.
And I don't mind sitting around top 3 and still trying to save my tires while everybody else is trying to wear theirs out. I just usually just let them go and let them pass me. But we're at halfway now, so it's kind of getting closer to go time.
Go time, folks. If you didn't know, that's when you really want to go.
Yeah, pretty much. Why I said it was to learn the meaning of the word go.
Good save, good save.
And the pace is quickening a little bit. Now turning down into 17.259 on that last lap for the Bossier City Bullet.
Looking to pick up the pace a little bit. See if he can catch up this missing ground. Find that 2 car.
Everybody seems to be well behaved.
It's still a very close race. All the top 5 cars here are just in the same turn.
Yes, they're neck and neck. Oh, 11.
Gets high into the wall. The Bossier City Bullet passes, and so does the car 1.
But I think 11 is a lap down.
Must have been a lap down.
But he did get a high there and loose. Now it looks like I'm starting to run the 1 car back down. we are 43 laps into it. And everybody's closing in on the 2 car. So his tires must finally starting to go away. Top 4 cars under a blanket. Big blanket, but the blanket anyway.
Yeah, must be a thermal. And just some clean racing here tonight at the Langley Speedway. These cars all doing their best. It is pretty exciting, albeit laid-back race. Bossier City Bullet does get down low onto the flat ground in the turn there, but it does not seem to hurt him.
No, it's go time. It is go time, so I'm trying to go. One's drifted up higher. You see how they lose their tires toward the end of the race?
Right.
And where am I at?
Staying low, hugging that line.
Right on the bottom. So Bossier City Bullet sitting in 3rd.
Let's take a look and see what that last lap time was. 17.346. See if he can pick up his pace here and catch some ground on the 1. Coming out of turn 4, and we'll record a lap time of 17.330. Bossier City Bullet now right on the tail of the 1 car. The 2 is not very far ahead anymore. It's getting closer.
Yeah, it is tightening up here.
17.347 on that one. The car 10 is blinking in and out, but that is okay. He's a lapped car. Hopefully he stays high and does not cause a commotion. It looks like he is.
It sure is getting quiet. Even in here in the studio, you can just feel the intensity picking up. And nobody wants to talk. They want to see the action.
You know, something exciting is going to happen in this one. It's race 3 at the Langley. Rival is here in the lead. Everyone's going for broke. Bossier City Bullet needs to crack this problem with the 1 car, though, in the way.
We're at lap 53 right now, working back 54. So there's 17 to go.
Great math there by the Bossier City Bullet.
Yeah, well, just a lucky guess. That's what it was, too. One is starting to get it a little looser off the turns.
Bossier City Bullet looking for the outside pass.
Well, that is a rarity.
Does it pay off though? I'm not sure. He does decide to sweep him back down and stay on the inside. Whoop. Does allow the 1 to maintain his line, doesn't take him out. That's a very...
But he's got the preferred line going into 3 and will finally get around to 1.
The old fake high, go low.
Yeah, that's exactly what I tried to do, is set him up.
You know his spotter's yelling out, car low, car high, car low. He doesn't know where to go.
Nope.
Bossier City Bullet now passing the 6 lap car and looking for his approach to the leader, Mr. Douglas. He's about a half turn ahead.
And it is getting very late in this race. We are at 58 laps.
Hey, Steven, just a heads up, there's a blinker coming up.
Picking up the pace there, last lap of 17.293. Bossier City Bullet is trying to make his way up to the pole position.
Thanks.
So you have a feeling that the 1 car was slowing the Bossier City Bullet down.
I believe so. There's a couple times there where, you know, you're right on his tail, he's a little slow out of the turn. You have to give him some space. You don't want to crash.
No, I try to race everybody clean. Like I say, don't want no trouble. And plus, Langley is a real good speedway to me. For some reason, I can drive that track really well.
17.306, maintaining a quick pace by the Bossier City Bullet, coming on the inside all the way down the tourniquet.
Lap 61, there's 9 to go.
Bossier City
And
Bullet
he is
coming close.
reeling him in. Don't watch your cat, folks. Keep watching this race. It's going to get exciting.
Yes.
Number 10, want to move out of the way?
Drove it in there a little hard that last lap, but it worked out fine.
You couldn't ask for anything more out of this race. Two and 5, battling out at
What the
the
fuck,
end.
Chad?
Rivals from the last race. Coming up on a lapped car here. Bossier
You're
City
literally
Bullet
a
catching
lap
up on him for sure.
Down or 10 and you're blinking so hard.
That's from me out too.
As the 8 car goes a lap down,
Oh, get quick report in. It's alright.
Bossier City Bullet does have the better tires of everybody out there right now. And it's showing. With 5 to go.
Coming up very close to the 2 car.
Coming down the backstretch. He got loose again. But nope.
Bossier City Bullet staying close.
10, get the fuck out of the way.
Did give him a little love tap there, I believe.
Yes, it was a love
Yeah,
tap.
sorry,
but I know
Seven. I'm
that I
trying to
was
get
there.
around him.
No,
He's
you're
coming for
good,
you.
He actually
man.
tried to come down on me. Two to go.
Lost 2 spots because of him, so I couldn't fight back.
He drifts as high.
Bossier City Bullet coming.
Worst car is B Class 2, has no
He's on his
respect
tail.
in a C Class race.
1 to go.
See how he cut me off? I didn't give him no respect that time.
No.
And put him in the wall!
Oh, the Bossier City Bullet does take the lead.
He
on
tried to take me out, or he pinched me off, and I put him in the wall. And we'll go on to the victory.
We didn't hear any chatter from him on this one, but I think we should go back and do an instant replay on that. Let's see how this...
Now, look, he tried to get me, but missed
We
me.
missed. Let's rewind here. Instant replay. Let's take a look and see what happened on this. Bossier City Bullet.
Oh, I'm already below the yellow line, and he
Down
keeps
low.
coming down.
Looking for the inside line. Right here, Bossier City Bullet's already on the inside. Car 2 came down. Didn't give him any space. Gets a little loose.
And I went ahead and drove him right into the wall. He pinched me off 2 times, and that was enough.
That's enough. What are you going to do? You have to go
And
for it.
then he tries to take me out, but luckily I was going fast enough where he couldn't get me.
Car 2. Yes, you can see he's driving up here to try to get the Bossier City Bullet. Car 1 does manage to get around him. Interesting turn of events, but it does get a victory from the Bossier City Bullet on this one. Last one, he took Douglas took out the Bossier City Bullet, and this one, Bossier City Bullet took out Douglas.
Hey, I got a rare victory.
Hey, way to fight back, Seven.
Hey, thank you.
Official
Hey, good battle,
race
Steven.
standings on this one would be the BCB.
Hey, thanks.
Car 5 finishing
Good
first.
job, John. Good race, everybody.
Stephen Hilbert being a good sports.
Good race, guys.
We got car number 1 actually coming in
Yeah,
second.
that was kind of fun. I even got a little revenge back from yesterday. I didn't mean to, but I got him.
Always say you didn't mean to.
Hey, Aaron, I got to tell you, man, that was impressive. You looked like you were driving on a dirt track half that race. You were loose as could be.
He was loose.
Yeah, my tires are gone, dude.
Finish up the standings here. We got Rob Van Veer,
Yeah, I
the
kept
car
thinking
number
I could
1.
hang back and you get loose, but you kept control of it. So good job, man.
Richie Tyndall coming in 3rd.
Thanks, yeah, sorry about having to deal with that behind me.
Car 16, Justin Spradlin coming in 4th.
No, all good.
And
Yeah,
car
you too,
number
man.
3, Stephen Hilber in the 5th place spot. That's pretty good by Steve.
Yes, and where did Martin Douglas finish?
Take a look. What do you see?
I see 1 lap down in 9th place.
9th place. That's kind of sad for someone who led most of the race.
Yes, he dominated, but
That's not what it says in the scorecard.
nope, it don't matter how many laps you lead as long as you lead 1. Folks, this will conclude today's race and the revenge of the revenge.
What a race. What a race. This was a good one. Very interesting climax of this story. This is definitely probably not the last we're going to see of Michael Douglas and the Rival Series. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time.